Buenos dias. Greetings and salutations. I come from Eden. Eating this pussy and this comida. But anyways, what's good? How you doing? Hope you guys are great. This is your God speaking. And I have my own religion. The correlation of creating a religion comes from the concept of, not of, at least in the Abrahamic methods, of according to the prophecies of Christ coming and his prophecy of being on the cross. So the Latter-day Saints have a perspective too from the Book of Mormon, Latter-day Saints of Fernando Martinez, and Jesus Christ. But they have the concept that they had two Mormon prophets that were twins, Adam and Steve. I don't know how that fruity thing came together, where you think an alpha can be split into two, but that's, I don't think that's the case. But I don't know. I'm not gonna argue that point right now. The thing is that they created a new religion when the religion came forth off two portrayed prophets that were twins. I still haven't read the full Mormon book, but I got the gist of it in this concept. So they created a new religion, Mormonism, Latter-day Saints of Jesus Christ. So I'm a prophet, and I'm the last religion to come on earth, the eternal religion. What do you want, bub? But the eternal religion, the last religion. So it's supposed to be Shal-Om, but it could be something different. Getting distracted, it's fucking annoying. Probably one of the dumb people. But anyways, the religion, I created Godsoul. It's not only a religion, it's a philosophy, it's a guideline, it's a teaching, it's a word, it's an astrology, it's an omnious religion. Prophetic God of all spiritual nations and all physical nations, which is one and the same. Your father of the nations. So that being said, I'm your God. I'm God Fernando. I'm the one that carries a Christ, the one that carries angels and even demons if I need fit, but carries these spiritual energies with me to prolong the King of Kings, the Alpha and Omega, and the line on earth. My kids will write books and write their stories, and it could be just a normal day-to-day story, a journal. But for the rest of eternity, my family will have documentation of their lives, things correlating their lives, spiritual and even normal. But this is the last eternal religion till the end of the world. And so, that being said, is that there's no other Abrahamic religion, there's no more God religion but this one. I'm supposed to activate revelations and end the world, but I'm also supposed to, which it should be already enacted, I'm also supposed to prolong the world by being appeased as a God, by my family being rich and me earning money and living life out of the struggle. But this is the religion, this is the informing of the religion in a personal video, and the last religion, and it's the one true religion over all other religions. And when I formulate the King Fernando's Bible, it'll be an interpretation, translation, and even other things will be not added unto it, but interpreted into a deeper concept that will look like an adding sometimes, which I gotta be very careful about, and I have to meditate and cleanse and be in the right mind space. So you guys will probably get a new Bible. I'm not guaranteeing the new Bible, but because there's a lot of things in life that I have to experience, and I might be distracted. But that's one of my journeys that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to have a new religion. I'm supposed to have a new religion, which is my own religion, like my own religion as God Fernando.
means that God gave me the inheritance to create what I want for this reality in my image, my personal image. And so this is a journey that we're going to be on and embark on. I'm going to have fun, make money, build my businesses, build my family, heal people, guide people. But also I want to have my wives and my love life and fulfilled. And it's always been fulfilled. I've always been a fulfilled individual as I found God. So this is a one true religion. My family is royal. The one true religion, God in the flesh. And I wouldn't call myself that real lightly at all. Like, there's been a time where I was a servant just as you. I was taught just as you. I had a good mindset and a good heart, and I was taught just as you. And then I went through some things, and I sought out God and a deeper concept. And now we're like more integrated. But anyways, that being said, is that these things are real, and the some people think we're gonna think, oh, you need to put a paper in to make a religion. No, you don't. That's a modern day philosophy, and it's not mandatory. All Jesus Christ did is have disciples document his life and then gave it to the world. All I did is document my life, and people documented my life and gave it to the world. But it's not free. This is my personal religion for me and my family. Family over everything. If you're not my family, well, I say you're not welcome. Because we're supposed to be brothers and sisters, fathers and sons, mothers and daughters. All in the relative nature of community and love. So if you're not my family, technically you're not invited. But Brando's talking about virgins, some, I don't know, he's weird. Probably talking about virgin guys and shit. But anyways, that being said, is that my family is a royal bloodline. I'm King of Kings and Alpha and Omega, and I'm also something beyond that. In my own image, I get to portray what I want in this world. In my own image, I get to have my own very religion, and that's God's will, thy will. And I'm grateful. No one can ever deny me in this world. It's going to be like king and slave, king and servant of the old. If they deny me, I have the worst case scenario, death and iniquity, conquering, death, murder, stuff of that nature. And it's fully legal. And it's fully not legal in the way that I don't have to follow legalities. This is informing you all of my position, my life, and my growth. My sister shouldn't be in jail right now because she's under my sovereign Lord sovereignty. I'm your sovereign Lord, king of this land and all lands like it. King of everything. I own everything. It sounds crazy, but the Bible told you of our coming. Anyways, I hope to receive the love I need, the structure I need, and they're sending frequencies to my behind like a weirdo. I own everything, including everything on this United States soil land. Everything is mine, my personal thing. Even if you own it, it's mine above you. I can walk into any house, any place, lay down and sleep, lay down, eat your food, take your money. I could do anything upon this land, and it's pure righteousness. Anyways, that being said, is that there's a transition for this world to accept me and in the greatest good, and I'm allowed to do anything upon this earth because it's my earth. God bless, God love you, and you guys been informed, and you have received the information, and so on and so forth. But this is the religion, Godsoul, eternal, and that's one interpretation because I don't want to technically call it a religion, but the freedom of. And the freedom of speech, the freedom of walking, the freedom to do as I please. But with this being said, now you know the religion. You always know the religion. Where's my flag at? My flag's not up today. But God bless. I'm small.